Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome forth. Welcome to my channel. This is Raxine's channel. Thank you for joining me. What am I going to talk about now? Well, my top 6 Pokemon. Everybody's asking me, what's your favorite Pokemon? Well, here it is. Right for everyone to watch and read and all that fun stuff. Now, my top 6, the reason why I chose 6 versus 10, and there's a lot of reasons why I like the ones with. The reasons why I pick 6 is for your team. When you have a team of 6. That's one you run with. If you could, maximize your efforts in the game, this is what you're going for. Without further ado, my always famous saying, my top 6 favorite Pokemon of all time. Now, because depending on my mood, I'm going to name it from 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but that by no means means number 1 is actually number 1. It's just my 6 overall. Because there's different reasons. It's a lot more so than just being like the best versus the worst. It's not all about power and strength. It's about likability, character, showmanship, placement. It's a lot of different things. Even just personal things like, oh, I like it because of this type, because of this look and that look, and etc. So, number 6.
See, I got it! So,
what? We'll work up a number 6 on him.
Number 6? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that one. Well,
Gyarados.
You think a water Pokemon can beat my Shedinja?
I don't think, I know! Flamethrower, Gyarados!
What? No!
Probably one of the first ones I liked when I started watching and playing the game is the same reason I mentioned my top 10 is the lowly Magikarp that nobody wanted suddenly became one of the most strongest creatures you could ever find. And even in the story, those that were kicking around like, oh, nobody wanted, well, I'll take care of this thing, and put in all the effort and time to evolve it, and suddenly it's going to be your best friend. I just like that. Just the whole. It doesn't even have to say anything. Just that character development. Even a lot of people make fun of its face, going, still, it's still one of my favorite. It's strong. It's good water type, and hey, you can get around anywhere in the water with it. I'll definitely ride on its back, go swimming in the ocean, go to the beach. I think that'd be awesome. All right, number 5.
Number 5!
Number 5!
It's a toss-up of actual recognizability. I'll just go for the Team Instinct one first. Zapdos.
Zapdos!
Wow!
Now, to be fair, Zapdos was one of my favorite when I started playing Pokemon Red. This was before Instinct was even a thought. I just liked the type. It was a toss-up between Articuno and Zapdos. It was really yeah, I like the others. It was very handy, and it was one that I was able to utilize a lot in the game. So Zapdos was actually one of my favorites. So even though I accidentally became Instinct, it just kind of worked out for me. Well, there you go. Zapdos. Number 4.
Number 4. I'm next.
Gardevoir. Did that rhyme for Gardevoir? Yeah, it actually worked. Okay. Yes, Gardevoir, as we see here, is one of my favorite for many other reasons. It's strong. It's strong. It's cute. Even in the current meta of Pokemon Go, it's a winner if you put your effort into it. Overall, and it's very human-like. There's all sorts of fan art and you name it. Gardevoir is everywhere. And so it's a favorite of mine, but it's also a favorite for a lot of other people for all these different reasons. I won't get into that because that goes into a whole other spectrum of things. But it's one of my personal favorites. And even in Pokemon Go, my goal is to get 100%. I got a 98%. Close. But 100% Gardevoir. That's why I really want a Ralts Community Day. Sure, shiny moveset, that's great. Awesome. If I can get that or a Gallade, that's fine. But my aim would be to get 100. just because. If I could get 600s, whatever, that'd be awesome. That's one that's really up there. Number 3.
Number 3! Oh, he just wants attention.
Now it's starting to get into a little more obscure. Arceus.
You shall be brought to justice!
Arceus isn't out in Pokemon Go yet, but not by far. If you know the show and you know the game, Arceus is the creator of all Pokemon. I'm not going to say it's spoiler alert, because if you know the game and if you know the show, then this is old news to you. If you don't know it and you're just a Pokemon Go player, you just had your eyes open. Arceus is the creator of all Pokemon. So yes, it's intelligent, it's powerful. In Go related term, I would hope that Arceus would be the first one to hit 5,000 CP. But that's neither here nor there. It's just the iconic reason for Pokemon to be around. And even in the show, there's this whole of fighting for it, and it's just the type of character that really stands out. Like, wow, this thing did all this, and then it just all the storylines that's around it is just awesome. In fan fiction, you name it. Which leads me to number 2.
Number 2.
Gothitelle.
Gothitelle. Lovely. Now let us begin this wonderful moment together.
Now, if you're in Pokemon Go, you're sitting here watching, like, huh? What's that? You can Google it if you want. I wouldn't really want to spoil too much, but I'm just going to say Gothitelle. For the type, the storyline, as well as just the overall personality and look, it's a lot of the characteristics I see in Gardevoir I also see in Gothitelle. And there's the whole Gothitelle versus Gardevoir thing that's out there as well, for different reasons. But I like her type just because of the different nature of how she is, and the way that the character was developed, and the design and the story of everything. Even the playability, it's not the strongest, but it's if you put in the effort, it could be a powerhouse in your team. Which leads me to number 1. Xernias.
Xernias!
Now that's very recent. Xernias is very recent. Not the most strongest, not the most well known, but Xernias, to me, kind of personifies elegance in a Pokemon. More of like I would say, if there had to be like a fancy party and all these Pokemon had to show up and only certain fancy types would show up, I think Xernias would be one of the few that actually shows up. Just the style and the look. I know I may be a little off on that. But yeah, so there we go. Not in any particular order. Gyarados, Gardevoir, Zapdos, Xernias, Arceus, and Gothitelle. Now, I have a couple of runner-ups. Metagross, of course Pikachu, but everyone picks Pikachu, so I like Pikachu. It's just not as favorite in my book. He is the brand, so you got to give respect and recognition of that. But for my personal favorite, he's okay, just not the top ones. For just hilarity and the name of the name, Bidoof. I'm always making fun of the name Bidoof the Goof on Pokemon Go videos I make. And I'm trying to think of others that are silly. Oh, Vanillish. Really. An ice cream Pokemon, Vanillish. I just thought that was hilarious. And like names like Pineco. I can go on and on with those. Anyways, those are my top 6. Hopefully you like them. Tell me what your top 6 are in no particular order. I'm really interested, and also give me the reason why. Like if it's because you think it's cute, You think it's strong, you think it's weird looking, or it's you know, it's obnoxious, or it's cuddly, whatever your reasons. Give me the comments and tell me what your top 6 or top 5 or whatever, because I'm really curious. There's so many different Pokemon there. There's so many different variations and combinations of favorites that's the really cool thing about this. Now it's up to you. Leave a comment. And if you're new to this, subscribe, click on notifications, then leave a comment. And if I pick one at random, if you have a YouTube, I'll do a shout out to YouTube once I read your thing or whatever it is. Catch you guys later. Gotta catch them all.
Night,